Happy Sunday, folks! We're outside again. We're out in the garden. We're in a different part of the garden. Same garden we've been in before, but we're back with the leafy greens today. And you can see there's some lettuce, there's some basil. Over there's some radishes. I guess they could be leafy greens. I made my wife, well, she made it. I helped her pick. We thinned our radishes down in the lower gardens. We made a little microgreen salad with the radish greens, but up here they grow a little quicker. And we've already got, oh, I don't know, maybe like gumdrop, gobstopper size radishes peeking out. How cool. But yeah, I want to thank everyone. Wow, the field recording for Friday, London 1845, it seems to be the most liked one, or the most well-received, listened to, pondered upon, one that we've done so far. Last I looked, this morning, it was like 185 views. That's crazy. I mean, I'm pretty stoked with a couple of dozen. I think that's pretty mighty fine. But when that happens, that's pretty cool. Also, one of these Sunday socials, maybe first or second one back out in the garden, it's up to like 500. 500. These are an hour long. That's insane. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. You folks, all of you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, what else is new? Yesterday, I recorded a demolition, a new song. I'm gonna start today's set with it. Why not? Why not? But this is a new song. I told myself I wasn't gonna write until I got back from August tour, which is shaping up to be a big one. And that lasted about a month. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start writing again. So we saw some woodcocks in the backyard, which, if you're not familiar, they're a little walkabout bird. I mean, they fly a little bit, short bursts, but they look like a kiwi or something like that. They're short, squat head. They got a big head, they got a long beak, and they strut. And it's so cool. So I wrote a song, Miss Timberdoodle's March. And that demo I'll put out on Patreon in the next couple of days. I still have to make an image for it and stuff like that. It's all recorded and I bounced it and whatnot. I just have to get it posted. So stay tuned. I post those on Patreon. I also, on Patreon, you get the early access for these. You get these at like 10 o'clock in the morning instead of noon. You get a digital download for it. And you get full concerts on Wednesdays. I do more. Even your midweek meetups. And they get weird. You better believe it, folks. They get real weird. So, without any further ado, this is Miss Timberdoodle's March. Frogs like fall, but raspberries like psychedelia. Mama woodcock struts her stuff, worm-fed maternal glory. A mother of four, the snipe sings her springtime sonnet. Baked bee, the fruit tree creeps, they stay so grounded in the park with a tall and mag would swing along. leveling playing fields for the flyless. When flight or flight kicks it with us, we chortle hard, we clench our claws, we peck our scabs, pack them with dirt. Parasympathetical, the choice was hers, but not hers alone. To help a man become the law, his leather flesh, our mossy home, to raise her young, the fledgling form. Cool. So that's a brand new one. I always find that the ones that I memorize that quick seem to be the heart pumpers, the good ones. Those ones seem to find themselves either at the very beginning of sets or the very end, or somewhere in between to get them all to get the thing flipped around. But yeah, we're gonna get some hot weather here in the next few days. It's supposed to get to the mid-90s. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And with that in mind, the midweek meetup may be early. I'll do it either earlier before the sun is kicking it, sweltering, or I'll do it inside and we'll get electrical again, which is always fun. If the weather is inclement, the amp gets clicked on, warms up, that red light goes warm, we get going. But with that said, I know I'm up in the mountains in New York, and I know the warm weather hits other places much more drastically than here. So you stay cool out there if you're in a place that's getting hot, like hotter than the mid-90s. Stay hydrated, hydrate or dihydrate. Yeah, you gotta keep fluids in you because you're losing them. You don't want to be doing that all the time. I mean, you can't stop it. Can't stop losing the fluids, so you better replenish them. At least that's my thinking. Let's warm up these fingies. It was 48 this morning. So though I just said it's gonna get hot, let's get right under the calves there, nice and warm. It's, right now it's not, which that's the beauty of living in a mountainous area. It's cold in the morning and then it gets hot, and then it gets cooled back down. We can trap some of the cool a little bit here on the downside of the mountain. But once that sun kicks it, we're pretty open, south-facing, which is great. The plants love it. That's why we kick so much botanical butt around here. But yeah. This is Silly Sorrow. This is a newer tune. You can find a field recording and a demolition for this as well. Thought I knew what moderation was, and still I faced its ugly side. A few drinks a day, back down to none. Had uncrashed withdrawal symptoms. Let my heart and liver lost, hereditary table toss, personification is a stepping stone. My organ side, it chilled my bones. My warmest sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks open a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me and I'm always making more. The grocer thinks I run the loon. I always keep the crooked crop. The challenge I face is the one they love. My fingers saved as the field is down. The most supportive monastery I have ever formerly met. For $12 at the flower stand, 2 bamboo crosses I hold his hand. My warmest sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks open a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me and I'm always making more. My warmest sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks open a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me and I'm always making more. Yeah, you digging it? Yellowfinch or goldfinch. I see a bright yellow over yonder. Friends. Yeah. Oh, so welcome to all the folks from Sip and Stream. I mean, I've been on there before, and I always meet some fine folks. But I see a big influx from you on Thursday night. The fine folks over there at 10 Elephant Studios. They played the studio version. Excuse me, of my tune London 1845. And then it just so happens that next day, Friday, is when I released the field recording we spoke on earlier, which you folks seem to have dug, which is pretty cool. Thank you. I saw some of you even scoop some merch. That's great. I appreciate it so much. All that stuff will get out on Monday. I'm guessing some of you watching this now may have been the ones on there too. So if you ordered after seeing that stuff, CD, shirts, all that fun jazz, they'll be boogieing out on Monday. But yeah, scoop up shirts right now. It's a good time because I'm not reprinting any of those designs. So there's some Jess Turcotte designs there. There's some of mine. Once they're done, they're done. I'm gonna have some new designs for this upcoming tour in August. So there'll be brand new shirts and all that stuff. So you can get those. So if you have any of the eyes on the ones like the Live from the Living Room, all the hibiscus around the chair, or I know the 2 green thumbs, those 2 carrots, I couldn't keep those in stock. I restocked them 3 times. That's it, not doing it again, which I appreciate you for it, but I think having them limited is a little more nifty, if you ask me. So I think we'll keep doing it that way. So get your shirts, get your CDs, all that stuff. If you're looking how to do that, josephbiss.com. My name, B-I-S-S. It used to be B-I-C-Z, but then Ellis Island is like, we don't like that too much. So they won. So josephbiss.com, get your merch. You can see tour dates. You can see sign up for my newsletter, which is the best way to stay in tune. Because as we see the fall of all these social media platforms and before a new one arises, which I'm sure there'll be a new one that we can all post our stuff upon soon enough. But until then, the newsletter is the best way to do it. Because they'll get right to your box. You don't have to fuss and fight with anything else. So I wrote this like 5 years ago on a morning very much like this. As I see the rabbits, I only think of sharing sights. Let them lay feast to all my flowers before I'd move. How coy can I keep my recent chemical flooding? Proffer my hand and the bugs who befriended thunder. Even under moonlight, I still smell the milkweed's bloom. The soft smell seeps through my sardonic smile. As cynicism softens, I can no longer credit flora, though easier to say lavender lifted eye. We stare as the butterfly flutter by. With every wing beat, I only see your eyes. The thought of you weighs on me, though I am massless. Previous senselessness now making sense. Living a perpetual morning with a low hanging haze. Two heavy plants and our toes covered in grass segments. The dawn's early sky trying to match the hue of your inner iris. Inside us, beside us, rabbit to lightning bug, then slow. Yo, the stale green for which I got it, fuck for the fun of it. No telling how long you hung there, I bet. You swell from yellowing orange to the brightest red. The sweetness I pull from you like nectar down my chin. An endless bout with the pugilist, the big sad, was horrified by wedding bells, my date with death, with my own hands, a job well done, measured twice, thought better thrice. I failed to keep it coy, called out my poems. Don't know what they're about or what they'll do. White strawberry blossoms. How is it May already? There's a hummingbird just humming around over here, looking at the geranium. Bye. In the return of the grosbeak, followed by the oriole, ornithological calendar, floral timepieces. I failed to keep it coy. You called out my poems. Both know what they're about and what they'll do. A week without any rain, sparks a worry of wilting. And just like that, I'm choking mud through sacred teeth. I smile thick like the seed I swell, I sprout, scarified, no longer afraid to die. I failed to keep it coy. You called out my poems. Sunship from cowardice, my Grinch heart grew. Yeah, that was the Technicolor Sorceress and I into London 1845, which it seems maybe familiar for some of you at this point, which that's pretty cool. That was one that came out in February. It was on my album Appreciates You, and that was one I didn't release as a single or anything, but I had people reach out to me, like half a dozen people, and say that was their favorite song. And it was just so cool right off the bat. They're like, I really like that one. I had folks over in Middlebury singing, which is wild. How do you folks already know the songs? And they were just out a few days. I mean, I suppose they could have seen earlier renditions and live recordings. I understand. There are ways to get there, but it was still, to me, made my little ticker go to talk, to talk, to tick. You know, polyrhythms. It was really, really weird. I didn't know what was going on. It was okay though. We are okay though. Oh, so the tamarack has fresh new cones. They're like the size of a regular cone, almost a little bit bigger, and they're bright green. It's pretty weird. When they dry and turn brown, they get a little bit smaller, and they're what I recognize as a tamarack cone. It was just nifty. I was mowing. I'm like, whoa, look at that. Whoa. Milling about the 3/4 fairy ring. Mulling my doubts in cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and allspice. from the same burned bookshelf flower box. I see him grow lavender and chamomile for tea. I know the larch longs for his laurel, an aromatic melee, no stoplight stalling. Her leaves keep me bay. A tamarack is true to his word. Fair to love in the songs he over. Couple sing for the trees. I've even seen them take the time for the bees. Stuck between deciduous and conifer, let winter fake my death, held my green needles all the way down to yellow. Tar and feathered in the caterpillar year, let the moss spawns bluff beg the question, what have I been hungering for? I know the larch longs for his laurel, an aromatic melee, no stoplight stalling. Her leaves keep me bay. A tamarack is true to his word. Fair to love in the songs he over. Couple sing for the trees. I've even seen them take the time for the bees. That was Hackmatack. A song for the tamarack, a song for the larch. And this is a song for all of us. Song to throw the safety onto, a tune unties your 13 loop knots, unslips the soles of your jumping shoes, a poem to flush the powders all down the drain. Can't promise that you won't need to hear it again. Go count the times I've had to sing it again. I'll promise I can keep this, that I never will stop. You need not say a word, though you're singing is swell. Couple friends call as you sob on the couch. A new love interest calls off your day with death. Your only resolution that you made that new year was your DOD was January 1, 2020. You start to see that something's different about your day, and how they end up more than extended stay. You outgrew all the birthdays that you thought you would miss. You find a gray hair in your 28th year. And people always buy your bestest lie. You swear you're fine as you die inside. Go back on your word, make your sorrows head. The more folks that know, the stigma can't grow. And people always buy your bestest lie. You swear you're fine as you die inside. Go back on your word, make your sorrows head. The more folks that know, stigma can't grow. There's plenty of reasons not to. There is a demolition of that one. You can find that one on Patreon as well. How are they holding up? They holding up. I've been doing extra nail regimens. I put a hardener on top. I first paint them. That way they stay a little bit thicker. Then I put a hardener on. And then I put another layer of hardener on. And then I put hardener on the underside of the nails, because that's actually what's hitting the strings. So that's what we want to work on. This one is my leader. I am always doing everything with this, so no matter what I do, I always get that fresh edge getting eaten away. Yeah, so we work on it. Unfortunately, they grow as fast as I wear them down. If I put all the hardener. Otherwise, it just goes down to flesh quicker than quick. Quick saying quick, you know? I personally have had experiences with quicksand. I don't know if you have. If you have, it's horrifying. I was out playing with my sister. They just dug a new well by one of the buildings, and liquefaction. If you're not familiar with that, it's when you get enough liquid in a surface of soil or sand. In this case, it was sandy, that it liquefies. Acts like quicksand. The more you move, the more you go in. So my sister got in there. She started freaking out, moving. I'm like, oh. She got up to her knees. I'm like, I'll probably go get my dad. I got back. She was up to her belly. Good thing I got dad. Maybe didn't have a twin sister no more. Whoops. So yeah, quicksand's quick. Don't move. Stay still. Get a stick. Increase your surface area. Quicksand lessons with Joseph in the morning of Sunday. Oh, it's a Father's Day, isn't it? Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there deserving such a praise. If you're a piece of shit father, or you have a piece of shit father, this is not for them. This social is not for them. They do not deserve such a thing. But all the ones out there doing great things and being great fathers and great father figures, even if you're not fathers, the people you're being fathers figures too, thank you. You are appreciated. This is my dead dad's coffee mug. So this works pretty good. How fitting. The same field where the state allowed the college to grow some weed. I saw 3 snow geese breaking bread with their maple leaf friends. Your gaggle is who makes you giggle. They need not share your plumage. I see that you're still afraid to fly. I'll walk you across that border blind. This rottenness jack pine thrive. Water flow splits spatter off. Skipping stones when the levee fell, cookie picnic tables with rusty nails under hazel skies. The sun bleached for sight. A lone crow moves to his grackle flock. This fresh trash in the mural painted boxcar, light shimmer black feather, the top glow of friendship and forward. The morning, the hawk mourned the loss of a dove. The owl, full of wisdom, let the mouse take the lead. Thought ingrained in fear can be resolved. Skipping stones with a levee fell, funky picnic tables I awake to a field mouse dropping a shagbark hickory nut in the ceiling above my head. When it rains and the inevitable tin roof leaks, I see the seeds the rodents missed and smell them too, becoming swollen. Afraid of heights, I lean a ladder against a crumbling chimney the house no longer exhales from, to throw tar on leaky lungs. Only then do I first see the signs of growth. A push of green matching the house's exterior paint. Easily a dozen tree ceilings, haphazardly arranged by mice. A tree house in reverse. It may be better let nature run its course. Let the trunks support the slanted roofs. Let the roots plug the basement holes. I'll fill you a meadow with color, growth, and love. I'll handpick you the flowers of your own. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet. Any day she weeps, self-proposed and sweet. Morning we wake, I'll give her the sweet flora. Yeah. I'll fill you this mighty grove, but someday I'm chopping it down. Build you up these lovely walls to lay your roof on down, 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 down. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet. Any day she weeps, self-proposed and sweet. Morning we wake, I'll give her the sweet flora. Yeah. I'll fill you a lovely field with color, growth, and yield. I'll handpick you the bouquet of your own. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and makes a color. Every day we meet, I'll give her sweet. Any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give her the sweet of Flora. Yeah. Cool, man. That song's like 11 years old now, 12 years old. Son of a gun. That's pretty cool. For those looking for archival stuff, I'm sure you could find versions of it from 2011. If you go way back. There's one in the attic. My good friend Rocco Urso did all the recording. Got a handful more for you. Did I mention I like these new strings? They're bright. See, I mean, that's the normal one I use for the song, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's ones even there. Microtonal octaves, that's pretty cool. Harmonics. I think it's that I can get my fingernails and get it really plucky. That is our advantage. May we always step on pine cones just to hear that bit of crunch. Our minds were never set on seed dispersal. We know the rodents and the birds take care of that. They're like, yes we do. We got it, Joseph. Slicing open morels only to find them folks packed thick with pith and morality. Hope for something as hollow as me. Only finding solace in literary truths. Books by Aldous Huxley and the poems I wrote for you. Raise a wolf outside the house to make the golden flee our porch. Monotrope, a pushing leaf, showing lobster claws. Hand and foot, a symbiotic splendor. Like them, come the fall, we were married. Porcupines drop buds from the tip tops of trees. That one right there. Found a skeleton east today. So much for resurrection. And now we keep the bones in a mason jar atop the hammocks. Actually, I think it's a ball. Whirling so slow with a Leslie Cow. Crowns in the count's foot, erupting gravel graves. The dandelion scapegoat to the non-botanical eye. taking life's lessons from the walls of flower first. I would spend my days wandering through the woods with you. All our evenings spent watching the moon roll over Dunham's Bay. Our sugar bowls full of sand and our seconds fall so sweet. In bulk sweet from nothing, let the nectar slowly drag. We go pawing through the earth to find little bits of feet. Our hands so caked in dirt, crystals fall when our arms are sweat. I was happiness personified. Pollinators to the pollen, let them all be your flame. All we leave behind are 2 shovels and a pair of trees. So when we timely die, will they'll arise, the trees of wheat. In every season spring, we'll let out our little seeds. In a few rings down the line, we will surely stomp them out. To be two with nature and to violence are violent. I got one more for you, folks. Then I'll be about my Sunday. Go over to my in-laws, maybe go out in the river. Down by the river. Can't never have that just come in my head every time I go near it. I guess that's just how it goes. A tadpole's tale, a tale to be told, a tincture of time, best as I, mother soul. Burn upon dries to the froglets croak, and sadness is a water wick, soil so defeated. Spent too long in the shade, pinning happiness to sunny days. Letting the cloud take credit for mine, so I built me a weather machine that runs self-help in my esteem. Germinate for yourself. She'd have roots, I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow. My smile splits a shell in the ladybugs, they fill my cell. Bleached white in the sun, sea stars and dollars, hygroscopic lovers. Their decay in a garish display, but throwing them back only makes your day. It's their death that may want it this way, and you toy with life in your own hands, so self-serving. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots, I swear it helps to build a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow. My basement begins to flood, well, I'll pump it out. Runoff quenching my peach tree with a similar soak to Narcissus. Puddle jumping I quiver. Not too fond of sinking, nor can I swim that well, but the weather machine is a submersible in a landlocked lake in a swimming pool. Glass of gin and a drip of drool. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots, I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate for yourself, send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow, so we can sow, so we can sow. There we have it, folks. Happy Sunday. I hope it's just the Sunday you're looking for. I now feel strange about it. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday, because I understand that some people, myself included, some days you just don't need a fantastic day. Sometimes you need just a nose in the mud. You need dirt in your muffin. Yeah, you just need something to let you know that the other days that are so fun and wondrous are such, you know, man. Like, if you ain't got a baseline, then when you do get a bad day, it's just gonna put a little bit of a stone in your gear. I'm trying to find all these weird things to say. So that's just my 2 cents in the matter, is that if you want a bad day, maybe this Sunday social can just be there for you to have a bad day. That's cool, man. That's all right. That's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna get about my day. I'm gonna get this all uploaded for you. Get the uploaded. Get the digital download all grooved. So yeah, tune in over on Patreon if you want to get stuff early. The lowest tier to get that stuff is $3, which I'm sure you probably lose that to your couch and pocket change each month anyways. Or if you don't change, maybe you spend it on some dumb phone app or something. I don't know. If you don't want to spend $3, you can join for free. There's a free membership tier, and what you get from that is you get all the field recordings a day early. And then you get other nonsense. If I do behind the scenes of recording or working on a project like a stone project or something like that, I'll share those there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end it there, and I'll see you guys all very soon. This August tour is going to be the biggest one I've ever done, so that makes me feel pretty good. So we'll see you out there. We'll be mostly the East Coast. So that said, Southern New York, Midwest, California. I know you listeners are there. I see you. We need to. I've got places to play very far away. California. I could get shows right now in California, but that's in California. That's the other side of it. I'm over in New York, so I need to get shows in between. So if you're listening here and you're like, shit, I know a local venue that would dig this music very much, you let me know. You send me a message. And I'll contact the venue. If you own a venue, even better. I'll contact you, you contact me. Well, our people will talk. Yeah, And that's how I find this is how I get to new towns and stuff that people are listening is you folks got to let me know. I mean, I can't always see the analytics of where I've got pods of listeners, but we're getting there. I see. I was chatting with some folks in North Carolina. Seems that that may be someone. That may be something cool. So stay tuned. If you want to hear me in a town near you, let me know. It's the only way I can get out there. So and I'll be there. I'll folk things up real good. Don't you worry. I'll make it weird for everyone involved in the best way possible. Ta-ta. I appreciate you all so much. Do widzenia. Sayonara, konnichiwa, auf Wiedersehen, shalom, au revoir, adios, ciao, bye-bye.